Hi guys, this is Ikya. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been so long since I've shot a video that I'm totally out of it. Like I don't know what to say right now. So a lot of you all know that I did go to Chennai for a day. It was like a function thing, like a family thing, but let's just call it a wedding. Okay, it was not a wedding, but it was like a traditional where you need to get dressed kind of a day. So it was almost like wedding makeup, like a wedding guest makeup stuff that I took. So I just want to show you guys what all I carried for a day's trip, which is a lot for a day's trip, but I did use up all these products. So I thought I'd start off with this bag because this is not the fun part and we could just go to the fun part later. This is my toiletries bag. Like you can tell there's like a lot of stuff in here, and this was actually in my suitcase. Like I did carry a suitcase because I had a couple of gifts and my dress that I was wearing, my suit, so I just needed to keep it all properly in a tiny, very tiny suitcase. So this bag was in it as well because this has a lot of liquids and I couldn't obviously carry all these liquids on flight. So yeah, so the first thing I want to talk to you about, which is my favorite thing, is my perfume. So this is one of the smallest perfume bottles I own right now in this house, and obviously it's quite an elaborate one. This is Daisy by Marc Jacobs, and my husband got this for me for my birthday, which is so cute. I love this perfume. It's very nice and clean. So the second thing I carried with was my Color Bar Skin Stay the Day Finishing Mist, which is almost out, you can tell, but obviously I needed it. If you've seen me do my makeup, you know I always need it. Now this is something that did give me a lot of trouble. This is a Soulflower Wheat Germ pure natural carrier oil thing. So I need to talk to you about this, okay, in depth. So I did order a few things off Nykaa after their Holi sale, and some of the Soulflower products were a part of that haul, and the things that I did end up getting were nearing expiry. So I did write to Nykaa guys. They did nothing for a month, and Soulflower guys contacted me and they were really sweet. They actually sent me a replacement, and that was really sweet. So this is one of those things, and I actually love this wheat germ oil. This is for dry skin, and it's for your really bad cuticles. If you have really dry, I have really dry skin on my hands, so this actually works. I really like it. So I carried this because I didn't want to carry my Kiehl stuff in my bag. They're quite heavy, and then they're just two of them, the Daily Revive and Concentrate and the other one. So I didn't want to carry that. I just thought I'll just carry one of these, but it did leak in my bag, so this was not the best way to carry it. I mean, it had a lid, but I just exchanged it with this that also came in the packet. So if you're going to travel, that was my stupidity. It's not the product's fault. If you're going to travel, please don't put the spray bottle thing. If you're going to carry it like this, I think you should just wrap it in cling film and stuff like that before you put it in your bag. So third thing I carried, and this is something that actually I used so much, I'm so glad I did. This is the Be Blunt Back to Life Dry Shampoo for instant freshness. The small thing, if you haven't seen my Be Blunt review on these things, you have to see it. I'll link it over here. I mean, click that annotation and you will know. I love this. Chennai, even for one day, was so humid. It did take, like, I washed my hair on 24th, and I went, 24th was my flight, so I washed my hair before I took my flight. I reached there, 25th was the event, so 25th my hair was already limp and gone. And I was like, how do you guys like manage over here? It was so humid, and my hair was like icky, and I had not carried any shampoo or anything with me because I was just going to Chennai for a day. So I didn't want to carry shampoo. I did not want to wash my hair. I just washed my hair the day before, so I didn't want to wash my hair any stuff like that. I was just taking a 1-hour flight from Hyderabad to Chennai. I knew that I won't get dirty enough to wash my hair and stuff, so I didn't. But I'm so glad I carried this because it did actually help with my hair situation. It was really good. So yeah. Then I carried deodorant, big huge bottle, shouldn't have done that, but okay. Then I carried Odomos because I don't go anywhere without Odomos, because I am like mosquito meat for some reason. Mosquitoes bite me all the time, so yeah. Then I did end up carrying 2 of these sachets that I ended up not using. I carried my Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye for my eye cream. I didn't use it. And then I carried this foaming face wash, the Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. I didn't use that either. Can't comment on those. I carried my beauty blender here, which I didn't use again. Here, actually, I now have 3 what are they called? Yeah, Dettol sanitizer bottles. Okay, so I have like a million Dettol sanitizer bottles at home. So yeah, so I carried everything I wanted to carry. I put them in these small bottles because they're really small and easy to carry. So I put all my liquids in these bottles because they were over. I keep these bottles after they're over just to use them like this because I really like these sanitizer bottles for such things, and they don't even leak. So over here I did put in my Johnson's Baby oil because I really like splashing myself with some oil after taking a bath. It does moisturize instantly. It's really good. So I carried that much. Then over here I carried some mouthwash because obviously last minute packing. Okay, so I didn't buy a small bottle of Listerine, which I should have, but then this is my Listerine mouthwash that I put in this, and all these are like completely fine. Like I've used this. And the third thing I'm carrying over here is my Neutrogena Deep Clean cleansing facial foam face wash thing, and I'm carrying that in this because it has a pump and it's a big bottle. I didn't want to carry that again. It comes in a small bottle, but I didn't buy that, so I just pumped some of that in this, and I'm carrying this. I said that in present tense, in future tense, but yeah, I took a lot of this because I didn't carry any soap. I'm weird when I'm traveling. I usually just take a bath with face wash. And then I carried my L'Oreal UV Perfect sunscreen thing. So if you own the Real Techniques co-collection set or the Real Techniques starter kit thing set, you know that it does come with one of these things. And this is just like a brush holder thing, a travel brush holder. So in this I did carry a lot of brushes because I just thought that this was a very nice neat way to carry my brushes without getting them dirty, and I did carry a lot. I did carry a lot for a day, but you know, you need all these things when you're doing your makeup. So this is my makeup bag. This is actually very small. Like if you just compare these two things, you know, this is really small. I didn't want to carry much. I just carried things that I would multitask. So I think I'll just go through this first and then tell you what I carried for my brushes because I don't know. So the first thing over here, that's the largest thing that I carried, was this Stila In the Light eyeshadow palette. I really like this for traveling because, you know, of the material it has. It's not breakable and stuff. So I carried this. I put a color bar pencil brush in here just in case kinds, and I really like this because a lot of you all have been asking me to do a makeup tutorial for this look that I'm going to just put a picture over here, and a lot of you all have been asking me to do a makeup tutorial for this look. I think I will do that. I have done a makeup tutorial for a look that is very similar, but then this has different products. A little few products are different, so I don't know. Let's see. I may do it, I don't know. I actually want to do that makeup look and then shoot this tutorial, but then I just put on this makeup, I don't know why today, and I did this. So in case you want to see a tutorial on this look as well, let me know and I shall do that too. And while we're on this topic, I might as well ask you all to do other things as well. So if you're new to my channel, or if you are old and you know a recurring viewer of this channel and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel. I shall put the subscribe button right over here and I'd be very grateful. So yeah, I carried my Stila palette because it's very easy for like any sort of an eye look, like a neutral eyeshadow look. Also, I love Stila Kitten and Stila Bubbly. Yeah, I love Kitten and Bubbly, like a combination of those two as a highlight, which is amazing. Then there's a MAC lipstick over here, which is MAC Flat Out Fabulous. I mean, of course. It actually opens out like this. I had my lipstick and my palette just like that, so I just opened it in my lap. Over here I have my eyebrow stuff, this kajal that I use for my eyebrows and my eyebrow pencil, I mean my angled brush, and I'm carrying my Maybelline Fit Me concealer over here, and I actually have 3 mascaras. Who carries 3 mascaras? I don't know. So I carried this Maybelline Colossal Volume mascara for my brows. You know, I use it for my brows. If you don't, click this for a brow tutorial and you'll know how I do my brows. I really like doing it that way. And then I really like a combination of my L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes mascara and my L'Oreal Butterfly mascara for beautiful, almost falsy like mascara lashes. I can't talk, I really can't. So yeah, so I carried 2 of these because initially I was just about to carry my L'Oreal Volume Million for the volume, but then I was like, what if I sweat too much and what if it runs down my face? And then I wanted a waterproof version, so I carried my butterfly mascara because I really like a combination of both of them. And then over here I have my L'Oreal True Match powder foundation, which I'm so thankful that to myself that I carried this. I mean, I'm totally out of it, but I'm so glad that I did carry it because I actually used this to set my under eye concealer and everything. I didn't want to do like a really heavy base. I didn't do that either. I have a sachet of my Bobbi Brown BB cream. It's in the shade Natural. Medium, sorry, it's in the shade medium. So I had this and I use this. I really like this BB cream. I'm definitely going and buying this. I have used this in the past also. I'll link a video that I used this in the past in my description box so you can see how it works. I mean, how it looks like in action. I really love this BB cream. I'm definitely buying a full version of this, and the Smoky Eye Mascara by Bobbi Brown. I love those things. And then I carried my Makeup Academy Mosaic Bronzer. If you've watched any of my videos, by now you know that I really love this stuff for giving my face some definition. So I carried this, and I carried my MAC Flop Up blush, because if you haven't yet seen my MAC blush collection video, which also I shall link in the description box, I've told you that this is my close your eyes and dump it in your bag blush, which I totally mean, and which is why I carried this with me. Even though I knew what I was wearing, I still wanted to carry this blush with me. So yeah, that was about it for my makeup bag. I did have a packet of bindis as well in there, but I totally misplaced it somewhere. I can't find it right now. So yeah, I'll just quickly show you the brushes I carried, because I have some makeup over here. It's not just brushes. So first I carried this duo fibered powder brush by Real Techniques again. This is for my bronzer and my contour. I really like it for that, so I carried that. Then I carried my Color Bar Color Bar All Day Waterproof Eyeshadow Stick in the shade Blush, because I was doing that sort of a look that day. I knew what I was doing, so I carried that. And it's really good as a base before you put on some eyeshadow. It's very neutral as a color, so I carried that because I just wanted to make sure that my eyeshadow stays all day. And then and then I carried my Real Techniques blush brush, my Real Techniques setting brush to set under my eyes. My Real Techniques setting brush for like highlighter. And then I carried this small eyeliner brush, which I really don't know why I carried. I actually took a big risk and I did not carry any eyeliner on this trip. No liquid eyeliner, no gel eyeliner. I actually didn't want to wear any eyeliner on this trip because I knew that I won't have any time. So I knew that it would be just like a 5-minute makeup look. I did carry like 3 of these brushes. This is my Sigma E25. This is my Real Techniques blending brush. This is my Real Techniques another like a crease brush, which is really good. Then I carried a bright pink lip liner by Color Bar, and I'm carrying again. And then I carried my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm hiding my face because I can't talk. So that was it, guys. That was all I carried. Actually, that was a lot that I carried just for a day's trip in Chennai, and I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, please. I'd be really grateful, and I'll see you soon, guys.